Breaking, update in the P. Diddy civil case. Now let's get to it. Hey everyone, welcome to the mix. Like this video, share this video. As you can see what this video is going to be about. Yes, win in court for Lil Rod and his attorney. Lil Rod is the producer, the artist who produced Diddy's last album, the Love album, and let's just say there was some issues involving alleged SA, etc., a lot of sinister type of things, etc. And Lil Rod, just like 50 other million people, have joined the likes of filing a lawsuit against P. Diddy, aka Puff Daddy, government's name Sean Combs. So before I continue, you guys, with my commentary, reaction, and opinion, I need for you guys to smash that like, share this video. It's free to like, it is free to share, it is free to subscribe. If you are interested in donating, hit that cash, the Zelle, the PayPal. The link tree is there. It's all there. Just donate, you guys. I appreciate you guys. And liking this video, sharing this video is free to do so. Also smash the notification bell. If you're interested in commenting, keep it respectful and peaceful in the comment section, in the chat, y'all. So, okay. Let me get right to the topic because this is huge. Yes, I was trying to talk about the brother, Tyrone Blackburn, Esquire, Lil Rod's attorney. You know, so he's a young attorney, and hey, he took on the lawsuit for Lil Rod. Lil Rod is from Chicago too. So, but yeah, so let me go ahead and share some excerpts of this article because they're UMG, I believe, because they were listed in the lawsuit too. They filed, I think, a countersuit, a lawsuit against Lil Rod's attorney, basically saying that he was weaponizing the court, etc., because Lil Rod's attorney had withdrawn the lawsuit against them for lack of sufficient evidence or something like that. Let me go ahead and share some excerpts of this article. But okay, you guys, according to allhiphop.com, Lil Rod's controversial lawyer scores a big win against Universal Music Group. According to the article, the attorney celebrated a major courtroom victory after a judge rejected Universal Music Group's bid to impose sanctions concerning a high-profile lawsuit, which is aka you guys Diddy's. Lil Rod's controversial attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, scored a huge win after a judge refused Universal Music Group request for sanctions in a high-profile case marked by explosive allegations and intense corporate fallout. Let me just pause right there. So basically, UMG, the music group, went to the court saying, hey, court, hey, upper level judges, he did this, he did that. This attorney should be disciplined. Now let me continue. So the article further cites the decision was handed down by U.S. District Judge J. Paul Ortkin in Manhattan, clearing Blackburn of accusations that he pursued groundless claims to harm the reputation of UMG executives. The case originated with a lawsuit filed by Rodney Lil Rod Jones against Sean Diddy Combs, alleging a litany of misconduct, including SA and trafficking and racketeering. So let me pause right here, you guys. So what that means is that, what all of this means is that UMG Music Group, they were initially, to my understanding, named in a lawsuit. They got upset because they were named, and Lil Rod's attorney, I believe, withdrew them. And so they went to the higher courts like, hey, judges, hey, judge, excuse me. Tyrone Blackburn, he didn't, this was frivolous. He's weaponizing the courts, legal process. Punish him as an attorney. Sanctions mean money. Usually if sanctions is implemented, that means that you're fined. That's attorney's discipline, consequences, you can say. Okay. The article further cites UMG and its senior leadership, including CEO Sir Lucian Grange and Motown Records, former President Ethiopia H, were drawn into the lawsuit, told you guys, due to purported business links. However, these claims were dismissed after Blackburn voluntarily retracted them during a procedural grace period, citing a lack of sufficient evidence. What this means is that Attorney Blackburn was like, you know what, let me remove them from the lawsuit. And he had up until a certain period of time to do so. So he withdrew them, UMG and whomever else, from the lawsuit because he didn't have sufficient evidence. Okay, so the article further cites, but UMG sought sanctions against Blackburn, accusing him of weaponizing outrageous allegations to gain leverage. But the judge rejected the motion, ruling there was no basis to conclude that the lawyer acted in bad faith. So, in my opinion, what this means is that the judge was like, the superior judge was like, no, 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 no. I get what you're saying, but what you are saying is not based on the facts here, because Attorney Blackburn, he withdrew. According to the facts here, Attorney Blackburn, he withdrew, so you guys are no longer a part of it, and I do not believe he was acting in bad faith, and I do not believe he was weaponizing the courts. So basically, your sanctions request has been denied and rejected. Okay. Instead, the article further cites, instead, OT can acknowledge Blackburn's timely withdrawal of the claims reflected an effort to correct, not exploit the situation. See, y'all? The lack of legal merit in the withdrawn claims does not establish malice or an intent to misuse the judicial process. Judge Oten wrote, to impose sanctions in this context would risk, listen to this, discouraging attorneys from taking on sensitive cases involving serious allegations. Woo-wee! This is big, y'all. And let me just interject really quickly. It reminds me of other Diddy case with Attorney Busby. Now, I'm trying to see how that's going to play out. Attorney Busby is a top tier attorney, and they're saying that the alleged victim that he's representing, that she misspoke, inconsistencies, and Jay-Z's attorney is basically saying, kind of like similar what UMG Group is saying, oh, Busby is weaponizing, blah, blah, blah. They even went further, Jay-Z and his legal team, to say that it was extortion, which that has to be proven. Those claims, in my opinion, is highly false. And basically, they're saying that Attorney Busby, I guess, forcing the alleged victim to say ABCD, and they're citing that what the alleged victim is saying is false against Sean Carter, Jay-Z. So, in a sense, this UMG against Attorney Blackburn kind of reminds me of Jay-Z and his legal team against Tony Busby. So, but you see here, judge in this case with Attorney Blackburn basically was like, no, 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 no. There was no malice. Attorney Blackburn, he withdrew you guys from the lawsuit within a sufficient amount of time. I do not believe there was any malice, and in order to impose sanctions in this context, to impose sanctions in this context would risk discouraging attorneys. So basically, in my opinion, y'all, the judges and attorneys, they sticking together. They sticking together. Look at this last part. To impose sanctions in this context would risk discouraging attorneys from taking on sensitive cases involving serious allegations. The article further cites the outcome represents a critical win for Blackburn and refocuses the legal battle on Lil Rod's allegations against Diddy, which remain unresolved. Okay, everyone, so what are your thoughts? Big win in court. Like this video, share this video again if you're coming on in. If you catch this on playback, drop some comments in the chat. Like, share, subscribe. But again, what are your thoughts? Win in court for Attorney Blackburn. You heard that article. It is interesting to point out what the judge opinion, I guess you can say, quote unquote, basically saying that if sanctions was imposed by what UMG was citing or alleging, basically UMG felt that Attorney Blackburn, his intent was malice and to weaponize the judicial system. So basically the judge was like, I don't see that. And if he would wish to impose sanctions in the context they were referencing, that would scare other attorneys from filing suits, meaning going through the court process. And you know, courts get paid, y'all. Keep telling y'all, it's about the money too. Courts, judges, all of that. They get paid. These attorneys get paid. The courts get paid. The courts stay open. The courts filing paperwork, filing lawsuits is money. Ching, ching. So basically the judge was like, no. If I issue sanctions against attorney Tyrone Blackburn, Esquire, means other counsel's attorneys, will probably or likely be fearful to file a lawsuit within this capacity or, similarities in this context, because think that sanctions will probably be brought against them too. So no, I reject it. I deny it. Oh my gosh, wow. Again, you guys, this reminds me of Jay-Z's legal team and Busby, how how they're going after the attorney. As you can see here in Manhattan, that makes me think if Jay-Z case is really going to be dismissed. You see here, this particular judge was like, no, I'm not going to issue sanctions. So Attorney Blackburn did withdraw UMG from the lawsuit, and he can proceed now. He can proceed, looks like per usual, when it comes to just the Diddy being listed in the lawsuit. So, but yeah, what are your thoughts? Drop some comments in the chat. The judge also said too about, with it being, with these allegations being leveled against Attorney Blackburn, not only that other attorneys will probably be fearful to bring lawsuits before the court similar to this, but those lawsuits are serious, meaning that those allegations are serious, and victims will probably be, it's like the attorney cannot, in this sense or in this capacity, may not be able to advocate for he or she's client in its full capacity because of this hovering over the legal field, as case precedent. That's if this particular judge would have ruled in UMG's favor. So, oh, y'all, this is interesting. It is interesting. Let me know your thoughts down in the chat. So the case will proceed, looks like, naming Diddy, period. At this point, I don't know if anyone else will be added to the lawsuit in terms of any affiliates, or just like how Jay-Z was added to the Diddy lawsuit, So, and this is all civil, you guys. Civil means money. This is not criminal, and no one is presumed guilty. This is all going through the legal process, and we will have to wait until the outcome being either by a judge or jury to say, or settlement negotiations. That's always an option as well, an alternative. So yeah, so this is huge. Big win in court for attorney BLACKBURN. I think this is a win in court for the legal community as well. It is. So let me know your thoughts down in the chat. Do you think this shares some same similarities with the Jay-Z going after attorney Busby? I do. Hopefully you guys get the gist of all of this. But let me know your thoughts down in the chat. Like this video, share this video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.